Okay, in today's video about ICP, we are going to specifically check this part of the price action out, and we are going to test different possibilities in here, and I'm going to tell you why pretty much all those possibilities have one very important common message, except one, and we are also going to talk about that scenario in today's update. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about ICP, we were right around these areas. And I think I also made a short video and I said, look, there's a good chance we are having in this phase of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, which is a good sign indicating some sort of at least a temporary low, if not our final low is in already. Now, followed by that, I said this is a correction structure down, and this was kind of the key. I said as long as we're not getting a break of this level, we can expect another move on the upside in ICP to come in soon. And that's why right in here, you know the deal, I opened a long position with my stop loss under the lowest low down here, let's say like around the $4.1 area. And what is my target? You know it, somewhere around this important region between 5.9 to about $6.1, which means I have basically a risk to reward ratio of about 1 to 2, maybe like 1 to 2.5, which is definitely not that bad. So what happened? We are getting a move on the upside, and in today's update, I want to see what are our options in this phase. And can we argue this move up is going to continue a bit more, or who knows, maybe from here we're going to get a move on the downside. So let's check out scenarios one by one, and my issue basically comes down to just specifically this part of the price action. Why is that? Because let's go on maybe like 15-minute time frame, zoom out a bit more. Okay, where's it? There we go. You see, I think we can say this is an impulse on the upside to about, I would say, this point. Now, having said that, okay, the scenarios in here do get a bit complicated because I cannot argue maybe this is like an ABC in form of an expanded flat, since this move down is quite strong. Now, I'm gonna say maybe this is like a WXY in form of a double zigzag to around here. And one very important characteristic of a double zigzag being a very strong and deep move on the downside. So I would say this definitely did the job if it is actually a double zigzag. And based on it, I think, yes, we can say this is 1, this is 2, another move up into wave 3, correction for 4, another move on the upside into wave 5. And let's say the end of wave 5 is in here, and this point can be the end of our wave 4. Now, I think we can all agree this is another impulsive movement on the upside, and on a higher degree, if this scenario is happening, we can say, you know what, maybe this is 1, this is 2, big move up into wave 3. This whole move, I'm gonna say, is a correction for 4. And what's the message? Well, in ICP, we can expect at least another move on the upside into our wave 5. Now, do I like this scenario? The answer is probably not. And I'm going to check another possibility, and that's actually going to be my primary case. And let's zoom in more in here. Okay, you see, in this scenario, I am going to consider this move down as an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say probably a running flat, another move down into wave 5. And I'm gonna say this 5 wave down is actually into the C leg of an ABC zigzag starting from the highest side. And I know you are now going to say, well, okay, in the C leg we didn't take the low of our wave A, and that is not allowed. Well, that's kind of right, it is actually allowed, and we call this thing a truncated wave C. And I know they are quite rare, but it is possible to have a truncated wave C. Now, if this scenario is happening, then okay, in ICP, odds are this is just a wave 1. This whole move is a correction for wave 2, and after it's over, we can expect another big move up, I would say, into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And once more, as you can see, the message is more likely than not, this move on the upside in internet computer is going to continue, possibly for another 10, 15, even if you're lucky, maybe like 20%. So basically, we can have different possibilities in here, but pretty much most of them suggest this move, more likely than not, is not over yet. And having said that, let's go on 5-minute charts and see what is going on. And if you want to say this whole move is a correction, I think you can argue maybe we are having ABC down into A, and I guess yes, to about this point, ABC on the upside into B leg, and maybe this is going to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down into wave C, and maybe this is going to be an expanded flat or a running flat, depending on whether we're going to take the low of our A leg or not. If we take it, the pattern is called an expanded flat. If we are not going to take it and we're going to do something like this, and then from here we're going to get a move up, well, okay, fair enough, this is called a running flat structure. Nonetheless, in ICP, if we get like a move down in the short term, I don't really think that we should be mad at all, because odds are this is part of a correction structure, and after it's over we can have another move up. Can we have another scenario just in this move? Yes, and that's actually going to be much more optimistic. You see, in that possibility, I am still going to consider this move down as an A, B, C structure. But now I'm going to say maybe in here we are having a series of 1-2s, meaning this can be 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 into a larger degree wave 3. Excuse me, let's just do this. Okay, a larger degree wave 3, and then correction for another move up into wave 5. And this is the key. If the scenario is happening in the short term, maybe in the next even couple of hours, we can expect this move up to accelerate quite a bit. So if you see the next move in ICP happening at quite a bit of a rapid pace, you probably need to consider this possibility. Now, we checked out all the bullish scenarios in here. What about the bearish possibility? Because every single analyst at any given moment should be able to come up with a bullish scenario and a bearish one at the same time. And even in that case, I am going to argue this is an impulsive structure on the upside, and maybe in the short term we're going to continue our move up, but overall on a higher degree we are having an A, B, C zigzag instead of an impulsive movement. And what really happens in these areas from my point of view is unbelievably important for ICP. What we do not want to see is from here like a very strong move down, maybe like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without a whole lot of overlapping of the waves, in order to take these lows down here about, let's say, like $4.50. Why? Because at that point this ABC pattern is going to get confirmed, and we are going to consider this possibility, suggesting our move down is going to continue a bit more as our primary case. On the other hand, if after this short-term move up we get a consolidation pattern and followed by that another move up, okay, that could be an excellent sign suggesting the final low in ICP is already in. Why? Because on a higher degree, well, okay, we can at that point easily consider having an impulse on the upside, which is, I'm going to say, the ultimate bullish sign suggesting the low is already in. So let's have a quick conclusion and wrap up today's update. In ICP, we can have two different possibilities. One scenario suggests we are having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other one suggests instead we are having just a simple ABC zigzag, and after this C leg is over, we're going to get a move down. But that is not the point of today's update. The point of today's video is this. More likely than not, this short-term move in ICP is actually going to continue maybe for another 10, 15, even 20% in order to, I would say, at least reach to about this important region around, let's say, 5.8 to about $6.1. And at that point, I am going to get out of my short-term long position. And right in here, you need to pay attention to the next move because it is incredibly important. If we get a consolidation, another move up, excellent sign. If we get a very strong move down, maybe like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in that move we manage to take this low, that could be a very bad and bearish sign suggesting our move down is not over. But for now, let's just see this move up first, and then we will make new updates and see where we are going to go from there. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Internet Computers charts. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.